I married a 40-year-old mother of 3 in the hope of becoming legally settled in the UK. 4 years ago, I entered the UK illegally. After struggling for a long time, a fellow Bangladeshi advised me that marrying someone with legal status might help me obtain legal residency. At 28, I was young and considered handsome, but I made the difficult decision for the hope of a better future. After our marriage, I moved into her house because she owned her own home, and living elsewhere would have meant paying rent and bills that I simply couldn't afford. From the very beginning, I found myself taking care of everything at home. She would smile and say, "This house is yours, and everything in it is yours," making me feel welcomed and important. Her 3 children were incredibly sweet and affectionate. They accepted me as part of their family almost immediately. At first, I enjoyed looking after them, but gradually it became exhausting. Taking them to school, preparing their meals, spending time with them, taking them out, and caring for every aspect of their daily lives became entirely my responsibility. I come from a poor family, so I told her that I needed to work and send money back home. She replied, "Handsome man, don't worry about your family. I'll give you the money you need every month." True to her word, she gave me the equivalent of around 70,000 to 80,000 Bangladeshi taka every month. She lived a very carefree lifestyle. Whenever she was home, she was either sleeping or scrolling through her phone. At first, she would come home very late at night, but after about a month, she would often stay away for 2 or 3 days at a time. She was always busy with friends and parties, and many of her friends would come over and spend hours together in her room. Watching her lifestyle frustrated me, but by then I had become deeply attached to the children. They clung to me constantly. Whenever they were home, they wanted to be with me. Every night, all 3 of them slept beside me, hugging me tightly as they fell asleep. Since we were married, I naturally wanted a real marital relationship with her. But she told me directly, "That's not possible. Stay here, tell me if you need anything, but don't expect more than that. Otherwise, I won't help you with your legal papers." For the sake of obtaining legal status, I stayed silent and endured everything. One day, the youngest child, who was only 9 years old, became seriously ill while she was away in another city. I called to inform her. She simply said, "Take him to the hospital, get some medicine, and he'll be fine." "Why are you so worried?" "I'll be back later. Stop calling me so much. If it gets worse, just admit him to the hospital." I was shocked. I couldn't believe a mother could respond like that. I stayed by the child's side, cared for him, and helped him recover. The children loved me deeply. They shared all their wishes with me. We went shopping together, traveled during school holidays, and enjoyed meals outside. Without realizing it, I had become emotionally attached to them. Nearly 7 months passed, yet I saw no sign that she was taking any step to help me obtain legal documents. One day, we had a huge argument about it, and in anger, I left her house. After only 2 days, I missed the children terribly. I couldn't stop thinking about them, and they kept calling me again and again. Finally, I answered one of their calls and said, "I'm coming back." They waited for me on the road in front of the house. The moment I got out of the car, they ran toward me and threw themselves into my arms. I had brought chocolates and some snacks for them. We sat together and had a meal. The only thing they said to me was, "Please don't ever leave us again."